What's up, YouTube world? Right. We got electric blue Carta. That's the male. There's a female over here with a whole bunch of fry on the ground. Dun dun dun. Whole lot of them. Then we have some Cory pandas. Then we have a Taiwan reef cichlids and a Dinosaurus piclet. He is the only guy who can actually get through this gate. So we got some fry again, and this is the 4th time. I'm trying to, raise the little ones. So the very first time, I was very excited. I was like, oh snap, we got some babies. And people said to remove them within a couple days or so because the parents or the other fish will start eating them. I'm like, okay. So I waited like 3-4 days. They were still pretty much like this. And I siphoned them out with a siphon hose and put them in a breeder tank. Long story short, they didn't make it. Second time, I waited a little bit longer for them to actually start kind of swimming around. Siphon out like half of the stock and put them down there. Same story, didn't make it. And then eventually, during another week or so, all the other ones were eaten. The third time, I was like, okay, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it alone. Alright? So, third time, basically a whole lot of fry. Started swimming around, looked really cool. And then, overnight, that whole pack dwindled down very much. And then I was like, wow, like, all the fry are almost gone. And then one more night, all the fry were gone. And it's the Taiwan reef cichlids' fault because they're so fast. They were probably eating them, and he was probably too a little bit. So my 4th attempt, so I believe when I move the fish into a different container, I do use the same water. So basically the container will be empty, it will be established, it's not there anymore, but it was established. And what I would do is take all that water out, and then when I would siphon these fish out, the fry, I would use this water. Anyways, they still didn't make it. But my theory now is I won't leave them in the tank. I'll put a big divider. It's pretty cool. We get it PetSmart. It is not technically big enough for a 55 because you can tell it makes it right to the substrate. So if I didn't have the substrate, it wouldn't make it all the way up. So luckily I put maybe a little bit too much substrate in there. But it worked out great. That thing is working out perfectly. If you look right here, there is a gap. So like I said, it's not perfectly meant for a 55, but it works. So the only fish that can actually get through it is the Dinosaurus picret. And he really doesn't mess with nobody. He knows better. So I'm leaving it alone. This is what I'm going to do. Every time the male, will come across, they would trade spots, but occasionally she would chase him off. So I was like, you know what, you're just gonna stay over there. And because when he was in here with her, she would keep pushing him over there. So he goes back there, and she stays in here with her babies. And hopefully everything works out really, really well this time. So this is attempt number 4. We have a major algae problem. So I found out this is hair grass. Or not hair grass, but this is hair algae that looks like grass. Now it doesn't look too bad, like on the wood and stuff, but there's way too much of it. So I'm actually going to make a supercharged algae scrubber, and that's what I forgot to get. Dang, that's okay though. You can always go there and get some more. But yes, I'm going to make a algae scrubber, and it's going to be part of this tank. I will probably put it on this glass. Alright, I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about these fish. This is day 1, 2, 3. I believe this is day 4. So it had 3 days, they hatched. So this is day 1, 2. So I think it's like day 5 maybe. So 5 days, 5-6 days. So within another day or 2 they should start swimming around. I do feed them. I don't know if they eat it or not. It looks like they do, but I don't know. But alright, this is my idea. I think that will work a whole lot better this time. What's up, buddy? What you doing? Oh, you trying to get me? Alright, you two. Y'all be good. Laters.